Hi guys, I wanted to do a top 10 video today. I don't know if I'm going to be making this a series. It was a little bit of a sporadic decision. I was using the restroom and thought to myself, I should do a top 10 video. That'd be kind of cool. Along with a ramble to go with it. Because I was going through my basement and my garage and I was looking for something. Records. I was really hoping my parents had records. They do. They're not accessible though. They're in our garage and I am unable to reach them because we have a broken ride-on lawnmower and I am unable to move it due to it being broken. So we kind of have to work with what we got. So I don't have a record or any visual, unfortunately. But I am going to pull up my Spotify account on my laptop over here. And on my account, I have 436 songs. And it's all a collection of what I listen to, what I grew up listening to, new music I'm recently discovering, and all that fun stuff. So, I'm going to pick my top 10 songs for April, and these are in no particular order. Some of them might be a little more biased than others due to appreciating songs more and whatnot. My number 10 song of this month is going to be Young Lust by Pink Floyd. It is off of the album The Wall, and I will talk about The Wall at the end of this video. But Young Lust is arguably my favorite Pink Floyd song. I cannot get enough of it. I can listen to it on repeat. If I hear it on the radio, I turn it up as loud as I can make it. I adore that song, and if you listen to it and you watch The Wall, it actually kind of has a sad meaning in the movie. You'll see why if you watch it, and if you look up like the symbolism and whatnot. But it's a really good song in my personal opinion. Number 9 would be Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters. I grew up listening to the Foo Fighters with my parents. However, I have this one distinct memory of my father and I think my mother was driving. It was, I believe, 2011, or it might have been 12, and I was visiting a college. My parents were with me, and we were driving back from Boston, and we were entering the Mass Pike, which is called the Massachusetts Turnpike. For those who don't know, it's just a highway, and we were going on the exit, and I have this memory of my dad singing along to Learn to Fly, and he takes his arms and spreads them out like this and starts flying. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my whole life, and that song just reminds me of my father, so it makes me super happy because my dad's one of my favorite people on this planet. Let's see. I have 2 songs which are really tied, to be honest with you. I'm going to put both of them on here. So, number 8 will be Kill Your Heroes by AWOL Nation. I don't know how many of you know AWOL Nation. They have a very popular song called Sail. And the guy goes like, sail, blame it on my ADD, baby. You've probably heard it on the radio. It's in the top 40, or it was at least. I would truly get a lyric from that song tattooed right here, I would get the lyric, never let your fear decide your fate. I adore that lyric, and it's very personal, especially having anxiety and being very scared to take risks. That lyric just hits me every time I hear it, and it's like, never let your fear hold you back, and never let your anxiety and your fear of rejection hold you back in life. So number 7 is also by Nation. It's called Nights of Shame. It is 14 minutes and 56 seconds. Now, the song is actually only about 9 minutes. There's a, 6-minute, or something like that. It's like a 5-6 minute outro. And it's like just very soft guitar strumming. You honestly don't even hear it. So sometimes it'll be like the lyrics will have ended, and then you're still listening to silence, but the song's still on technically. It's pretty much like 4 or 5, maybe even more songs in one. There's a rapping part, there's a really soft breakdown, there's some fun dancing to it. One of my favorite parts is it goes the Queen of Hearts, the Knights of Shame, the People's Voice, and in the background there's like the Queen of Hearts. It's like background singers doing it high pitch. It's like the Knights of Shame, Knights of Shame. It's so cute. It's definitely my favorite song by them. My best friend and I know all the lyrics to it, so time and time again we'll put it on. We won't like tell one another we're gonna put it on, and the first lyric goes, dance baby dance like the world is ending. So we'll hit it, and then simultaneously we'll start singing it, and it's just such a fun song. I'm gonna put all the links below for every song. Let's see. This is I have so much on my playlist. I'm not even halfway through my playlist. Let's see. I know what I'm forgetting. Where is it? Oh, okay, found it. So, a lot of you know I am a huge Genesis and huge Phil Collins fan. Even though Phil Collins is 63 years old and I am 19, I am 100% in love with him. And despite him being married 3 times and saying he'll never get married again, I still hold out hope. So, around Christmas time, my dad said to me, Caitlin, you should really check out the album Abba Cap by Genesis. And I said, okay. I checked it out and fell in love. The song Abba Cap is my favorite Genesis song ever. It is 6 minutes and 58 seconds, and there is like a 4-minute guitar outro, and it's just so beautifully done. I love the song. Every now and then I'll hear it before I go into work, or I'll hear it like with my dad or something, and it gets stuck in my head, absolutely drilled into my brain all day. I'm like, Abba Cap isn't anywhere, and I'm just singing the lyrics at work to myself, speaking to myself, humming it to myself. And I'll text my dad in a fury, like, Dad, you got Abba Cap stuck in my head, how dare you? I think that was song number 5. I forgot already. I'm really bad at this. So this is going to be song number 4. And it is Come Sail Away by Styx. My friend periodically would play Styx while we hang out. And I thought, what is this? Why do I know this song? And I remembered they mentioned it in South Park. Eric Cartman sings, come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Except in his hilarious voice, which I'm not gonna do. it's such a rock anthem, and it just gets you amped up. You just want to like punch a wall and like run in like all black and leather and just riot. It's such a fun, amped up song. And another song, which is gonna be number 3, is all the way at the top of my playlist. I Don't Care Anymore by Phil Collins. A lot of you who have played Grand Theft Auto 5 and have listened to Los Santos rock radio have heard this song, I Don't Care Anymore. And it's also used in a cutscene for the character Michael DeSanta. He's listening to this song on his phone, lounging, and the song pretty much says, I don't care anymore what you think, what you say. You can say whatever you want about me. I don't care. And it's a great song when you've reached a certain part of your life when you just don't care anymore about people and opinions and bullshit that doesn't matter. It just really hits home. It's a great song. Number 2 is on the bottom of my playlist. It's called The Sinister Minister by Bella Flick and the Flickstones. I've heard this song before, but it was, what day is it today? Today is Wednesday. It was Sunday night, and my friend played the song for me. I was really grooving to it, and I was like, who is this? This is awesome. And he told me who it was, and it's all instrumental. It's 4 minutes and 37 seconds, and it just has this insane build up to it. It's very well done. I didn't think I was gonna like it all that much at first. When I first heard it, I didn't tune out, but something about it the other night, just bam, I fell in love. And I have one more song. Oh, found it, because this song is stuck in my head right now. It is called You Can't Hurry Love by Phil Collins, and it is off of his album Hello, I Must Be Going. It is a cover of the Supremes. I'm doing this off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's the Supremes cover, and it is such a fun song. It's really short, but it's like done in the sort of older, I don't want to say jazzy, but like kind of jazzy style, and it just sticks to you. It gets stuck in your head, and you just start to dance, and you want to just dance to this song. Like, you snap along and you start like getting into it. It's a wonderful song. I absolutely love anything Phil Collins does, even cheesy Phil Collins. My favorite Phil Collins is cheesy Phil Collins. Against All Odds wins my heart every time I hear it. But at the beginning of this video, I said I wanted to talk about The Wall by Pink Floyd. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever watched The Wall before. I don't know how many of you have listened to The Wall before. Everybody knows at least one song off of The Wall, which is most likely Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, which is the one that says, we don't need no education, we don't need no thoughts control. And you guys, if you never have heard it before, might know, hey you out there on the, now I forgot the lyric, but like, you guys would mostly know that song. And finally, a lot of people would know the song, Comfortably Numb. There is no pain you are receding, no distant ship, smoke out on the horizon. I'm totally forgetting the lyrics. You are only coming through in waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. I have become comfortably numb. Everyone knows the song. But I wanted to get into the background of the movie. It is one of the most aesthetically pleasing and beautifully done movies I've ever seen. You have to be in the right mindset, though. It's very confusing. It's a little like, what? Huh? My friend saw it 5 or 6 times, and then I watched it with him. And the last scene of the movie, there's a little child, and he pulls apart a Molotov cocktail and dumps it out. And my friend didn't understand it. He was like, I don't understand why there's a kid pouring out a bottle. And I look at him and I'm like, that's a Molotov cocktail. I was like, it's just symbolizing the end of the war. And he looked at me like, what? Are you serious? And we researched it afterwards, and I was correct with my theory. But the wall is so beautifully done, and it really hits home. I don't know why. Every time I watch it, I just get more and more emotionally invested into it. I think it's because of the way you feel when you watch it. You see the main character, whose name is Pink. It was played by Bob. It's Geldof. I can't remember. But he portrays the character so well, and you just feel for him, and you feel his pain, and you witness his pain, and it goes along to the soundtrack perfectly. My thing is, I've been listening to The Wall for a while now, but every time I watch it, I just get this sensation, and I can't get over it, and I just listen to it and listen to it and listen to it and watch it over and over again. I don't know if I'll ever get over my wall phase, and I don't know if I want to. I think the reason I love it so much is because if you've ever witnessed someone go through an emotional downfall, whether it be yourself, your friends, a family member, anybody, and you've witnessed somebody just go through complete hell and back, and they came out, whether it was they came out on top or they came out still fighting but still suffering, you can understand The Wall. And this is all my opinion, but anyways, this is sort of becoming me raving about The Wall, and I didn't intend for this video to be a discussion on The Wall. That'll be another time. But if you've enjoyed The Wall, appreciate The Wall, or anything along those lines, you'll understand where I'm coming from. I hope you guys liked the